over in Cornwall. You see a lot of seals around here, and yeah, it's a very important species for the UK. One of the biggest mammals that we have. Generally, we have grey seals here. We do have a few common seals, but generally around the Cornwall coast, you'll find grey seals. Could probably compare seals to dogs in a similar sense, just so you could kind of understand what I'm talking about. They do have their individual personalities. They are born into the winter time, so it's kind of a test for them at the beginning. Can be frustrating a little bit as well if you see an animal wrapped up in a fishing net, or injured from being disturbed, those kind of things. It's never nice to see them sick or injured. Fortunately, the wild is not the best place for them sometimes. For certain reasons, we do have animals here that wouldn't survive in the wild, and so there is a cause for them to be looked after here as well. I've always been particularly interested in marine animals, marine mammals. That's just been my interest. I'm part of the animal care team. I'm the supervisor of the animal care team. So every day we would just be looking after the seals. So the first thing the day always starts off with fish prep, preparing all the fish for all the seals that we have on site. We'll also be looking after the seals in the hospital. So we have a number of pups in the hospital at any time. They'll all require individual care, various different things, medical care. And then, yeah, we've got a lot of cleaning to do. So we'll do the cleaning in the fish kitchen, we'll be cleaning pools. And then through the day, we'll be feeding the seals, obviously, and giving them lots of enrichment, lots of fun things to do as well, trying to keep their day very variable. And yeah, just much attention to the animals as we possibly can give them. As I said, the animals are the most important part of my job. So yeah, I'd always want to work with animals. It's something that I've always wanted to do since I was a kid. Just being up close, being able to see them doing their own behaviours, living their lives, kind of makes my day. Every day is different. It's, I think, completely different to kind of working in an office or doing the same thing over and over. You get to be outside, and yeah, you get to kind of get to know the animals individually as well. So we have 10 grey seals and 4 common seals on site that are resident animals. They won't be released for various health reasons. Looking after the resident guys is something that's very important to me, and yeah, just making sure, as I said, that they kind of get the best possible care, that every day is different for them, and that they're enjoying their time here at the sanctuary. They do like to kind of focus on one particular person, and they occasionally behave better for that person as well. Yeah, and just getting to know them, getting to know their personalities, what they like, what they don't like. Yeah, it's really interesting to me. Obviously, when we get injured animals that come through, it's always a very difficult, very emotional time if the animals are sick or injured. We do have a lot of kind of wounds that are probably related just to the environment in terms of being washed up on the rocks and those kind of things. It can be very difficult, and as we saw today, we have an animal that needed an amputation on his flipper. We have to take it into the vets. So yeah, that's probably the hardest part. Obviously, the most rewarding part of the job is when we get to release the seals afterwards, after they've been through their care, and yeah, just getting to see them swim off. That's a very rewarding part of the job. But we can do between 50 to 80 pups each season, and that would be through their rehabilitation and release back out to the wild.